Okay, the International Champions Cup, part of the process. They're coming to these shores, but it started in Melbourne, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. No score, Melbourne victory. The champions of Australia and Juventus, the Italian champions. Lawrence Thomas clears, but Carlos Blanco living on the end of a lightning bolt. How's that for a preseason tour goal? Keeper off his line, and Blanco made him pay. But give credit to the Aussies, playing there at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, site of the great cricket test matches, many an Australian rules football match. Come on, Collingwood. Come on, you Magpies. Look at the tight passing here to set up the equalizer in the 83rd minute. G in him. 1-1. And that would take us to penalties. And you see Lawrence making up for the mistake. Big time. He redeems himself. Melbourne get the victory. You can see the ICC on the ESPN networks. Many games coming your way. Tonight, don't miss it, 11 Eastern. It's SportsCenter, not on the road, but SportsCenter at night.
Back in Berkeley.
Learn the difference. Little find it.
I think you're really fired up from that chainsaw, Max.
Man, the smell of the gas was incredible. Chris Hassel, Kevin Connors, Major League highlights, International Champions Cup, and of course, highlights from our game here.
Well, back here at Providence Park, where the Timbers are warming up right now.
Fernando Adi, he's a good good center forward in this league. You love the way he plays, and he causes all sorts of mismatches for his opponents. The Galaxy will certainly have to keep him in their eyesight.
Yeah, he leads the team with 10 goals. That's third in the MLS right now. He has started and played every match of the 2015 MLS Cup playoffs. And if this team wants to repeat as champs, he's going to be the guy to get there. And if the Galaxy, if they want to win a 6th MLS Cup in their history, it would be Robbie Keane, the striker, with 77 goals. He's 36 years old, Max.
A lot of people question whether he would be a good player for this league. At the beginning, got to a slow start. He's proven to be, you could argue, the best foreign player to ever perform in Major League Soccer. I know, hold your breath there. There's been some good ones, but this guy, if not number one, certainly in the top 5.
Yeah, he scored 20 goals last season. That was the first time he scored 20 in the season.
This one needs to pick up
MLS.
He needs to pick up his scoring output, Gyasi Zardes, but he has been busy with the U.S. national team. And you figure if they get him going, the scoring is going to be coming in thick and fast.
I like his story because he's a homegrown player from Hawthorne, California. So it's just his backyard. He's playing in front of his family, his friends, when he's there with the Galaxy.
Hawthorne not far from Carson, which is where the LA Galaxy call home. Yeah, yes. So. Hey, Diego! It's my guy,
that's
Valeri.
That walk was very nice together, you guys had there. He is tied for team lead with 5 assists, and he leads the team with 25 shots on goals. He's got 9 goals this season. Such an important part of that.
¿Qué pasa, Diego?
There. All right, so Max had the chance to catch up with the Timbers' lead goal scorer, Fernando Adi.
We're here with Portland Timbers forward Fernando Adi, who's been in great form this season, despite the fact that you've missed Darlington Nagbe as well as Diego Valeri the last few weeks. You all played together. How big was that for you?
Yeah, it's massive having those guys back. They make things happen for me especially, and we play a lot of combination play with those two guys, so it's massive having them back on the pitch and everyone keep going.
97 straight sellout here. Every game has been sold out since the team joined Major League Soccer in 2011. How does that put wind in your sails to know that you have this crowd behind you?
I mean, it's very massive, because they're always there for us. The Timbers, they're really massive. And, we come onto the game, we try to play our football, we try to show what we can do. But knowing at the back of our mind that they are our 12th man out there, they keep cheering for us even when we're down, So that gives a lot of motivation for us on the pitch. And, we try to do our best to get 3 points and get them happy and drink a lot of beer.
That sounds fantastic. We know the Sounders is the big game. Where does the Galaxy rank for you guys?
It's pretty much like the Sounders. We know we are not neighbors to them, right, directly, but they're such a great team, with great individual, massive players. It's a club with a lot of history. So when you're playing against LA Galaxy, it's a lot of pressure. But we're at home and we just have to do the right things we do against Seattle. And I hope if we do those things, we can have a good game.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the cold ones later, if that's what's going to be. Fernando Adi.
Thank you.
You know who probably really appreciates his ability to score goals? His head coach, Caleb Porter. They are really good at home. In fact, they rank 4th in points and tied for 2nd in goals. And look out for Diego Valeri. He has 2 goals on direct free kicks in ESPN games this season. Now, Katie Witham caught up with the Timbers head coach, Caleb Porter.
Caleb, Portland brings in a 9-game unbeaten streak. That's good for 2nd best in the league right now. What do you attribute to your success during the stretch?
Well, the biggest thing is we've gotten healthy. And when you get healthy and you have continuity, you get more consistency in performances. The other thing is we've been better defensively.
You talk about getting healthy. That means you've got guys back out on the field, guys like Diego Valeri, Fernando Adi. We've talked about how important they are when they're on the field. What do you need to see from them in the way they combine today?
Well, that front 4 is really hard to manage. When you get Adi holding the ball up and bringing Valeri and Nagbe into the game, and then you get Luka looking to run off. You saw that in the last game versus Seattle, so we're hoping we get that going again.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, well, we are getting very close to kick. Taylor Twellman is up on the pitch with more for us.
I'm up
where are
here.
you? We can't see you.
I'm up here on the perch. My lovely perch, Max and Diana. I'm always up here. I love it being up here. One, I keep my distance from the Timbers Army in case I critique anything about the Timbers Army. But you guys were talking a lot about Fernando Adi and his impact. And his impact and his confidence has completely changed this team. Because, yes, you have Nagbe. Yes, you have Valeri. Yes, you have Milano. But if you don't have a number 9, big, strong number 9 that's good with his back to goal, holds up the play, allows the midfield to get in, that's how this team has changed. Remember, Max, and you know this better than anyone, in 2013, when Caleb Porter took over the Portland Timbers, this team was a possession-based team. They got after you. Now this team is based a little bit more on the counterattack, and a lot of that plays into the strengths of Fernando Adi and that midfield running off of him.
Lucas Milano, Taylor, is a guy struggled to find his rhythm with this team. It seems like he's found it now. If he can hit on those cylinders, how big of a difference does that make for Portland?
It's a big difference, Max, but he's not the first foreign player to come to Major League Soccer in the United States of America and take his time and struggle. You look at the likes of Thierry Henry, Clint Dempsey when he came back, David Beckham, all those DP players, big names, Tim Cahill, they all came here and struggled. It took them 6, 7, 8 months. What I've seen from Lucas Milano, particularly over the last 2 or 3 weeks, is there's a confidence in his game now that he's maybe not a goal scorer, maybe he's more of a creator, but with his pace and his ability to open it up, LA may have their hands full on the counter today.
Taylor, Jake Gleason secured that #1 goalkeeper spot this week as the Timbers transferred their starter. Is his inexperience as a starter going to come back to bite the Timbers?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It actually gives them a little bit more room in this transfer period to sign someone. I just tweeted Stephen Taylor from Newcastle United is actually here in the building. He's rumored to be signing with the Portland Timbers, on verge of that. So now, because you transfer Adam Quaresay, you've got Jake Gleason, who's playing at his all-time best. It gives you a little bit more room to build the depth of the team. I think it was a great move from the Portland Timbers.
Gleason playing very well as of late, keeping them sheets clean from time to time. We'll catch up with Taylor for the kickoff, which is just moments away. We have done
everything in this park.
How about it's the season just past the halfway point, the MLS All-Star Game coming up next week, so let's get to the top 10 goals of the season. You know where a great place to start for top 10?
Where?
10.
Good job.
Whitecaps, Sporting Kansas City, it's Christian Bolaños. The game ended 1-1. Vancouver's part of this Cascadia rivalry. We talk about Seattle, Portland. Don't talk or forget about them.
All right, number 9, Impact NYCFC. This was back in July. Jack Harrison here, collecting on the right, making some nice little moves. Touch, touch, touch.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
On the composure. Inside touch, outside touch. You know how hard that is to have that kind of control? It's like the ball is on a rubber band. Left corner, and it goes.
One of the good young players, maybe the best young player playing right now. NYCFC, Whitecaps, Andrea Pirlo, David Villa scores goals for fun, and you gotta mark him. Can't leave him like that.
All right, number 7, Whitecaps Impact, Ignacio Piatti. With a nice little give and go, back and forth.
Dale.
1,
Vamos.
2, 3, 4 defenders. Count them. Dribble, score, fake, bake, and shake. Impact won that one.
Oh, Canada. Orlando City and these Timbers. Breck Shea. He wants it back. He gets it, and that's why. Thumping good time, puts a postage stamp on that goal. Orlando all over the Timbers on that day, 4-1, but Timbers play much better these days.
Max, it doesn't matter what level you play on in soccer, it's all about the first touch.
Seba!
Sebastian Giovinco, he proves why a first touch can change the dynamic of a score. That's what he does, back of the net. That's all it takes. Whitecaps win it 4-3.
Is this the year we get a Canadian champion of Major League Soccer? Maybe. The best team right now is FC Dallas. Ramona! Ramona! That little kick on the plant leg. Fabian Castillo for Maxi Urruti. FC Dallas, the best of the biz right now in MLS.
And number 3, Earthquakes Timbers, Quincy Amarikwa wins the free ball. The air breaks free. Take a listen to these moments.
That is absolutely sensational from Quincy Amarikwa. One of the best goals you're going to see in MLS this year.
There you go. Earthquakes win. That's the site of our All-Star game coming up on Thursday. If you're in the area, come say hello. Number 2, Whitecaps fire. Kakuta Mane, he's got it too. And Blas Perez with the bicicleta. As Freddie Mercury once sang, get on your bike and ride.
I'm so glad you bought
Freddie Mercury? Oh.
No. Here's why. Timbers and crew.
Ooh.
Oh, and there it goes. The bicycle kick. A little touch, a little over.
Fede.
And it goes. That is your number 1.
There's a hero around here, Darlington Nagbe. Nagbe coming back from international duty, and the Timbers are whole with him there. We'll see him in action, and we're getting closer to kickoff. Under 20 minutes to go. SportsCenter on the road. This has been a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying the experience as we bring you all the sights and sounds. The Timbers Army, I think you're a credentialed member of the Timbers Army.
Here's the thing, you don't need credential. You just have to say, I love Portland, I'm a little weird, and I love soccer. And they welcome you here, and they have done a great job of
and
welcoming.
you said all 3 of those things, correct?
SportsCenter, yes, I did. And I also offered them some beer.
Oh, good idea.